I'm obsessed with any recipe that doesn't require me to turn on the oven. So let me show you guys how to make this strawberry shortcake, no-bake cheesecake. Let's start by crushing up some of our golden Oreos. You can do it in a blender or you can just use a rolling pin, which is what I like to do when I'm in a rush. Now I'm adding some melted butter. This is gonna make the crust. The super lazy girl way is to just put the full Oreo in the bottom of a cupcake tin, but I find that when you grind it up and you add butter, it gives a more enjoyable, smooth, soft crunch. Now I'm using a measuring cup and I'm pressing that down. I decided to put another cupcake liner in it because it was sticking to the bottom, but this fixed that problem. Now we're gonna chill that and make our filling. Make sure you use room temperature cream cheese or it's gonna get really clunky and ugly. So if it's room temperature, you should be able to blend it up really nice. You can do it by hand, but I went ahead and pulled out my hand mixer and now I added sweetened condensed milk, vanilla extract, and some sour cream. Now for a very quick strawberry sauce, I combined sugar and strawberries onto the stove for about 10 minutes on low. And now for the strawberry shortcake topping, it's just crushed up golden Oreos, some strawberry jello instant pudding, and some really, really soft, almost melted butter. And I'm just gonna mix that up, guys. When I tell you I was eating this straight out of this bowl, it was so good. Now the little strawberry sauce or compote is done. I'm adding in some lemon zest just to give it a pop. And then I'm gonna mash it up really well. You can also put it back in the blender, but I didn't want to make extra dishes. Let that strawberry sauce cool, and now we're gonna go ahead and start assembling it. I'm putting the cheesecake mixture on top. Now you see the consistency. It needs to be thick like this or it's not going to set. And by now, our strawberry sauce should be cooled. So I'm going to put it in a piping bag and we're going to pipe it right into the middle of these little cheesecakes. And it was a lot more runny than I expected. So just make sure you cut a tinier hole than I did. And then we're going to top it off with that delicious strawberry shortcake crumble. And don't be afraid to really pack it on there, guys. Like, use as much as you want. This is really going to give you a nice flavor punch. And then the hardest part is letting those chill in the refrigerator overnight. If you're in a rush, you can pop them in the freezer. And by the way, that was me making fresh homemade whipped cream. It's only 2 ingredients, 3 if you want to sweeten it. I will tag that recipe in the caption. This full recipe will actually be right above the caption as well. Just click see full recipe. But add your toppings and enjoy.